Those things hurt.
All right.
I'll be your
Sorry for
test
the
case.
delay. Can everybody seated? Eyes up here.
50 feet away. I'm bopping
It's fine. So back at your seat for just a moment, Liam, and then we're gonna get started. Alrighty, guys. So everybody looking up here. Voices off. All right, so I did a couple of extra eggs just for demonstration purposes and frankly in case we lose one. Although most kids are pretty good about this. So you're gonna take your egg in the cup and you've got tape on it so you know which one is yours. Remove the lid and then you have a spoon at each station. What I'm gonna do is use the spoon to gently hold the egg in the cup. I don't want him to flop out and break. Because you're going to notice he's more delicate than he was before. And I'm going to dump the vinegar into the measuring cup. So I'm going to use the egg to keep, or use the spoon to keep the egg in. And then dump the vinegar out. And I'm going to come collect that. Then once the vinegar is out, each of you have a tray at your station with the paper towel in it. Then you're gently going to put the egg into the tray, and you're going to pat him dry very, very gently. Don't rub on the outside because here's what you're going to notice. There's no shell. The only thing holding this guy together is the cell membrane. That's it. The egg membrane. So you thought he was delicate before, he's super delicate now. So you're just going to kind of gently pat him dry. So you're going to empty the vinegar, you're going to gently pat him dry, and then you're going to deliver him to the person who's doing the measuring. Measuring people, not finished yet guys, please stay quiet and stay with me. Measuring people, be sure you're using centimeters. And to be careful with him, we want to keep him in the tray when we measure him, so just kind of slide the measuring tape underneath them. And then get your measurement. This one started at 14, and right now he is at 16.5. So you're going to write down your new measurement, and then you're going to check him out and make observations, and then you're going to hand your tray to the person who's doing step 3. That person's going to walk back here. And you're going to take the empty cup that has your egg's name on it. You're going to choose from, I think I've got green. I would not use yellow because it won't show up. Green, blue, red. Whichever one you want, put 3 drops.
No, let's do green and blue. Let's do red and green so we can make purple.
Put 3 drops in your cup. And then I'm going to come around and help you. We're going to add water till the cup's about 2/3 of the way full.
Green and red, blue.
And then you're very gently going to take your egg, drop him in the colored water, and put the cap back on. And then you're finished. Tell me what questions you guys have about the change out that you're getting ready to do. Yes, Mikey?
I had a different question.
Okay. About this?
About eggs.
Okay, well hold that one for a second. What about change out questions, Gracie?
Will the egg still have its color?
No, it's unfortunately gone. His face, when he lost his shell, he lost his face.
We didn't burn the shell. It dissolved.
The shell dissolved its calcium and the vinegar dissolved it, so you're going to see some kind of foam in the top of the cup. That's the remains of the shell.
Biggest Jill.
Liam?
When we put the egg in the vinegar, it had a shell.
Yes.
So what are we doing next?
Just said.
But this time it won't have a shell.
Right. So we're going to see if the egg is permeable to the water and permeable to the food coloring dye. So we kind of have 2 things since we have a solution.
Wait, so then was it permeable to the vinegar?
It went from 14 to 16.5.
So yeah.
So definitely permeable to the vinegar. Yeah. Naya.
I was gonna say, if we do like 2 drops of blue and 1 of red and kind of make like a purple.
I will tell you, a lot of times it gets not as pretty as you would hope, but you can mix like that. I'm fine with that. Maya?
Is there gonna be some sort of different reaction since you didn't like stir the dye before you put in the eggs?
Mine should be okay because I kind of swished it, but it's better if you stir it because it's more evenly distributed and it'll help it contact more of the membrane. So mine may not work as well as yours.
I'm not gonna eat it, but is the vinegar egg edible?
The vinegar egg has not been refrigerated, so bacteria is a problem, but the vinegar is really, excuse me guys, the vinegar is really acidic, so it should keep, like, you know how you can pickle stuff, like pickled eggs?
So if I
Should keep the bacteria down, but it's risky.
So if I were to like do that in a refrigerator and someone ate it, it'd be
He's
fine.
gonna try.
No, I'm not.
But usually pickled eggs that are in vinegar are boiled first, so they taste better. Raw eggs are kind of.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can you freeze eggs?
The shell will break on you, because the liquid in them. Liam?
Egg crack, egg crack now that.
It won't crack, but that membrane is paper thin. So if you're not careful with it, you can rupture it and then all the liquid comes out and we can't finish with your egg. Only a couple, and doing this a lot of years. Most kids are super careful. So just be really, really careful, understand how delicate it is. Does everybody know what to do? Okay, so I'm gonna get the number 1 people back here while I give tape measures to the number 2 people. So number 1 people, go on and come back, please.
Where's Big Jill? I mean, Big Jill.
Watermelon.